Right now, I'm kind of like, let's see how the rest of the season plays out, and then I'll have more feelings about the show. Like
Okay. Has there been anything that you didn't like? I guess it's like
it's mostly the acting is kind of.
Really?
I hate you so much. Play the fucking whole thing, bro.
No,
My
we're gonna-
balls are literally
we're
the
gonna
color.
copyright it, bro.
Oh,
Shit, crazy.
It's okay, bro.
that's the color of my balls right
Wait,
now.
so what was that?
That was Heat.
Oh, Heat. Okay,
Th-
right. I forgot. I forgot that was the Heat.
Yo, who else got blue balls from that beat not dropping?
I'll be alright.
So
Wait, Daniel has got a good question before we move on
okay,
to another
okay.
topic. Who was y'all favorite character? Mine is Emma, shrinking girl. She also gets big.
Emma,
I'm not gonna lie, I connect with her, to be honest.
She's the most real character on the show, like Emma,
yeah,
for sure.
she's great.
I like her a lot.
Because
I think. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, she does stand on business with everything. She. I think that she's the most. I don't know. We don't know much of hers yet, like her backstory yet.
Sure.
I feel like so. I don't want to say that she's gone through the least amount of trauma.
Nah, but she does have.
Yeah, but I'm
They
sure
did
she.
explain her
I'm
background.
sure she does have some more fucked up shit going on. But the thing is just that I just feel like with her character at least, like she's the most down to earth and like, all right, nah, this is wrong. We need to do this and that and all that. Like everybody else is a little bit more conflicted with their decision making. So yeah.
I like Jordan a lot. I like Jordan a lot, and I don't really know. I mean, I don't really have a favorite yet.
I
We'll
think
see, but
mine's.
Don't get me wrong, Marie is my second favorite.
Marie.
Like she's getting there for me.
Mine's
Like
Marie, 'cause
with
like,
her.
I
her
think
stuff.
a lot of
Yeah.
the decisions they
She's
have her
a-
making, like it's not always like. Oh, what?
What?
Nah, go ahead.
Did I cut you off?
Nah, no,
Oh,
you didn't.
okay.
This was crazy.
Anyway.
If you did, you'd be dead.
Okay. Carlos said Dusty's my favorite. I'm sorry for your loss, bro. No, but I think she's great. That's like, and I think also she's gonna play a huge role, potentially, in the larger boys.
Nah,
universe.
bro. I think the only one making out of this is Marie, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I think she's gonna play a huge like role going forward. I don't know if she's gonna be the only one. I could see maybe Jordan
I don't
getting
know,
through
bro.
too, but like or Emma, but it's gonna be tough. I mean, like I feel like someone might die at the end of this season.
Yeah, I think at
One of
least
the
two
group.
of them might get clapped because the thing is that
Two?
yeah,
It got season 2. It got renewed for season 2.
I know,
already.
but there could be other characters. I just feel
That's
like
true.
at least in the boys, look how many soups died from just season 1 alone. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
but it's not soups on like if you look at it's soups that are bad though that were dying. Look at the
no,
good
I'm just saying
guys.
generally. I'm just saying
None
generally.
of the soups like I know, but if you look at the group that the audience is rooting for,
They're all still alive.
they're
yeah,
all
and
still
just
alive.
fine. Yeah,
you
that's
know,
true,
like
yeah.
so like I don't know if like multiple will die. I would say
Maybe
one.
somebody's gonna get severely like
injured
clapped or something. Yeah.
Like so, but yeah,
We'll see.
And speaking of people that are very important to their universe,
Woo!
Loki.
A couple more. You got Carlos said Kate is now up there as one of his favorites of the show. Kate is definitely up there.
Kate, she's OP as fuck, like we kept saying.
Bryam said she caked up for real, for real. I'm assuming he's talking about Marie or whatever.
She is. Let me confirm it.
Who, Bryam? Yeah, I don't know.
My favorite was Mr.
We'll try to
Krabs.
reach out to him.
To get a word from him.
My favorite was Mr. Krabs, RIP. I don't
Yo,
know who he's
Bryam, join
referencing.
the Discord, bro.
Hey, yo, what Brim's saying in the chat? What are you talking about?
He's tripping. Anyway,
Did you confirm?
Oh, I'm confirming it right now. Hold on.
Is she caked up?
okay. Anyway, now my segue is
Stop
ruined.
thinking about her cake, bro.
My segue is ruined, bro. I had a great segue. I tried my best, Junior. Loki.
Hell yeah, she is.
Anyway.
Right?
Confirm.
Confirm.
Let's go.
Anyway. What was this? Episode 3 of Loki?
Yeah.
Yes, episode
Episode
3.
3. This is a very, and I said I mean hey, behind the line, right? Shot up from behind the line.
Okay.
I said Kang was gonna show up next episode.
Confirmed.
And he did. I think this was a fantastic way of introducing him.
Reintroducing.
Reintroducing him
Yeah.
because it was like I think we were all expecting maybe, but I was not expecting to see. I'll just speak for myself. I was not expecting to see a young Kang, like
as a kid.
as a kid, and then him growing up and like learning and like this is like.
Does this confirm that's like his origin?
Yeah, this is.
This is
apparently his.
not exactly. Remember, he's a variant.
No. Before he got the book. Is everything up to before he got the book the same for all of his versions?
The thing
No,
is
not
that
all of them.
this is a variant, but it takes place in the sacred timeline. So it's not a branch. It's not one of the branches that they went to. This is the main timeline. So this is the main Earth 616 timeline of Marvel. So this Kang from the main Marvel Cinematic Universe is gonna become eventually He Who Remains. Like this is.
But which one is the one that is our Thanos?
Supposedly this one that we're dealing with right now, Victor Timely.
Even though Sylvie killed him.
Well, I could explain a little bit more about that.
Even though I know it's a different time, like she killed him.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that he dies when he's a kid. I get that.
Yeah.
And he kind of has these like, I guess, contingencies set up in case.
Exactly.
He dies. But why did he want Sylvie to kill him though?
Because he knew it was gonna happen because he's done this before.
He explained it to them. He's like, "Hey, here are the options.
Yeah,
I know what's gonna."
He already knew what was gonna happen because the Kang that we saw at the end of Loki season 1 is literally the Kang that survived the multiversal war from before. Like for when all the Kangs fought and stuff, he's the end.
He Who Remains.
He Who Remains. He's the last Kang. So he literally set up contingencies for him to still become Kang regardless if he dies or not. So this is a continuous
that's why
loop.
Miss Minutes.
He made Tenet.
Yeah. Like it's actually crazy. Like,
so every time he dies, like Ravonna goes back.
Every time he dies at that instant.
Yeah, he always gets that book back somehow. Like he's gonna get it back.
And he learns about it and he starts building things.
And then that's when you see more branches come out and stuff, and like he kind of keeps his own cycle.
So that's how the multiversal war started.
Pretty much. And
because of that event.
Yeah, and the thing is that
so if Sylvie never killed him,
the multiversal war probably would never happen.
Exactly.
Or at least it wouldn't happen.
And is he kind of pointless, or does he want that to happen?
The thing is that he wants to stay on top. So in order to stay on top, he has to allow himself to die.
He needs to, everything that happened for him to get to the spot that he was at needs to happen again so that he can get back to the spot he was at.
Literally, Brim, look, there's Ouroboros, the snake that eats itself.
Yes, that's actually perfect analogy.
Like he's literally doing that to himself, so he stays on top.
It's a circle and that's how existence is still. Like the timeline.
No, but if the snake keeps doing that,
it's endless, bro.
It's an endless loop.
Oh, okay.
Tenet confirmed, bro.
And so, so, I think this was just fantastic, man. It's
bro. It's my favorite. Like
Junior said, time is an illusion in this show.
Yo, out of the MCU, Loki is for sure one of my, I say, top 3 favorite stories.
Who the fuck is Junior Batista? Yo, welcome, bro. Yo, become a member.
Yeah, become a member, bro.
Become a member, Junior Batista.
You look like you can twerk, though.
Goose Wizard.
So that was a really cool twist to it.
My chokes
and
on.
it was really cool seeing him as like a con man.
Yeah,
Like,
he was a snake oil dealer. Yeah.
He was just bullshitting people, like just selling them bullshit. Yeah, like it was.
Because essentially he can't actually make
Right.
things because he doesn't have the technology for
Exactly.
it.
I'm limited by the technology of my time.
Let's go reference.
Yo, this whole Miss Minutes thing was fucking weird.
And
bro.
was.
Slayer too. Like I was going to say,
Well,
he got like a
she's-
love triangle.
Well,
going on.
I don't want to spoil it for you guys.
Go ahead.
You're going to.
Spoilers.
I'm not gonna spoil it.
No, I want to know.
Remember, at the end of the episode, she was like, "Well, I got a little secret that you're
Yeah.
gonna be mad at." So it is easy to speculate that either Ravonna eventually. The thing about Renslayer in the comics is that her and Kang are literally always scrapping, like because Ravonna, she always wants to be on top. Like you know in the episode she's like, oh, this partnership. She's still very much selfishly
wants
in it for
power.
herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Like it's good. It's gonna be this kind of weird thing where I don't know if she's Miss Minutes. She ends up becoming Miss Minutes, or
Wow, that would be a fucking crazy.
you know, like I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but
with
what were you saying? What's the secret then?
You said like what do you?
Oh,
you were saying the spoiler. Like what's?
Well, I think that possibly Ravonna is
Miss Minutes.
Is Miss Minutes. I think
That
she's
would be
gonna tell her that.
crazy.
It's gonna say you're me.
Oh,
Cool.
that would be the secret.
Oh, Brim hates it.
Nah, I like this whole thing. Is cool. It definitely. It's not spoon-fed cookie cutter shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking complicated. Not in a bad way though.
Yeah.
It's like Tenet complicated, where you have to watch it again or like really dive into it to understand it, and it
Yeah.
just gets better
Yeah.
and better. So like I really like it.
Yeah.
So
I thoroughly
I-
anything
I-
dealing with science and physics and stuff like that. I'm with it.
It's
Do I like it as much as I like Gen V? No,
Yeah.
but Loki is definitely the best Marvel show right now.
Absolutely,
no
no question
doubt.
about it.
Season,
I mean, even season 1 was better than everything else that's coming.
I agree. I think season 1 was.
I've always
So
said
everybody's walking back their
I've always
their
said
feelings.
that. I've always
I
said
always
that.
said
Loki
that.
has
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
been my number 1 show. Always.
So
When
then
have
is-
I ever? What's another show that you seen me fucking ride hard?
No, I'm asking. I was just asking because I remember Junior saying that. I mean, I don't know if this was collectively
Junior
thing,
and Eunice were the ones I think who
who were like, oh, it was mid,
WandaVision.
like it fell flat.
WandaVision. No,
Nah,
they said
Junior-
WandaVision was their favorite. I think for a
Junior
while.
said like
The middle of Loki was
no.
like,
He said like other shows were good, and then he's going back now and saying now that I think about it, they're not. They
As
really
good,
weren't that good. They
yeah.
were like pretty ass, pretty much is what he's saying. Right, Junior? Confirm. You're watching us, so confirm.
I think he was saying like it's like they all just had their issues, like, and Loki had the least.
And like the issues were big enough for him not to really like to pretty much say the show wasn't that good.
nah, bro. Loki is for me just as like is up there. I feel like that and WandaVision for me is 1A.
This is way better than Wanda. I don't know, like not way better than like if I'm talking about everything before the finale, it's
Yeah.
still better, but it's not way better. But the finale of WandaVision just makes it just you know, it makes it decently better, like a good portion better than
Easy
WandaVision.
Peasy said Ravonna and Kang are sometimes in a relationship in the comics.
Yeah, they have a pretty toxic relationship.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like. I mean, he
So
already-
Miss Minutes is definitely a version of Ravonna, like maybe like
A variant of Ravonna.
definitely.
no, not a variant. I would say
Why not?
I don't know,
like
definitely, but
like I don't know. I don't know.
no, go
Because
ahead.
look, even what Kang did with with one of her variants, he just made her a vice principal, bro. Like he kind of like sunned her. Like he literally made her.
what?
A, in season 1 of Loki, when they go to find Ravonna and they just find her variant, she's just a vice principal,
Yeah.
bro. Like she's not even like some big shot somewhere. You know what I mean?
She's second in command.
Like literally second in command, even in her own timeline somewhere. Like it's
God.
kind of like he's very meticulous with how he wants to be powerful.
that could and also she did say something like it's gonna be us by his side. Like maybe it's
yeah, that's
maybe,
that's what I'm saying.
Miss
Like
Minutes
it's-
said that, I think, right?
Yo,
Yeah.
Miss Minutes is a freak, bro.
Yo,
She's a freak.
OD, bro.
So I think that was great to see, like that interaction. I think that was like a kind of a new thing. I just wasn't expecting it, I guess. Like with not even the Miss Minutes thing. Like it was more so of the Renslayer thing. Like,
I also
was
love
like,
how
oh.
Loki's powers just like he has like a Rolodex. Like, all right, I'm using these powers now. Like,
Right, and like, and there are times where some of those other powers would get him out of situations.
Bro,
And I'm like, dude, why
that's
aren't you
that's
using
my
those things?
my
That's
only
my
nitpick
that's my
with
nitpick
Loki
too.
is like his power. Like we were just talking about it earlier. Like,
Theoretically,
we don't
it
know.
should be almost impossible for you to catch this dude lacking. Like,
Right, like
but it's a
we
show.
saw him flex
We-
those
it
powers
needs
in
to-
the last episode.
well, when he
yeah.
when he was in his when he was in where's he from? Fuck.
Valhalla.
Jotunheim.
Yeah, what?
I
Jotunheim.
thought
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about like the. Okay,
No.
sorry.
Asgard. You mean
Asgard.
Asgard.
Yeah.
I'm talking
Valhalla. I
about
said
Asgard.
Valhalla. Yeah,
When he was
Asgard.
in Asgard, he
Asgard.
like I understand like how they can control him because their technology and everything.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's so
Right.
many other instances where he's elsewhere and that he should be able to get out. And anyway, but even like I feel like even in a show, he could have gotten out of a lot of situations.
Agreed.
Like in a show alone, and that's like that's one of my nitpicks. Definitely a nitpick, but I think it's a nitpick that a lot of people will probably agree on. Because when we finally saw him using his powers and being like whatever in the episode before this past one, everyone was like loving it, and it's like, yeah, like where was this Loki before? I'm glad we're getting it now. No doubt. Like it's never too late.
Well, maybe
but-
I feel like I don't know. I think like his
what-
powers are pretty circumstantial. It's just like, okay, so I guess I'm going to use this in this situation
Okay.
because the shadow shit was so cool. That shadow stuff was really cool
Yeah.
the way they did that, but it's just
I
like
feel like they don't know what his powers are. That's
It's
how
like-
I feel like when I watch it. Like
They don't want to define it. Like
They
they
don't
don't want to
define
define
it.
it. They don't know what it is, and it's just
he's
like
just
you said,
he's
it's
just a god of
circumstantial.
mischief, bro. He's a god of mischief,
I-
bro.
right,
He
like,
just has trickster powers, I guess.
I think like when he's talking to Sylvie, like at first I was like on that cart or
Yeah, yeah.
you know that tramp. I don't know what you would call it, but
A
Ferris wheel. They
cartwheel?
were on a Ferris wheel, bro.
Ferris wheel, right?
Yeah.
Cart.
Like when they were on that, I was like, man, why doesn't he just like finesse her and just get the fuck out? Like
Bro, he could have just like
But-
illusioned himself
right.
and then like
but
She's
but
another
I
Loki, though.
understand-
yeah, she is another Loki. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, other than that, it was like he was trying to talk to her and be like, "I need you to understand why we're doing
Yo,
this."
peep
so
how
you can
Loki is
stop
being
trying."
the only like level-headed one.
He's literally being the only guy who's like the voice of reason, which
Yeah.
is like so
yeah.
like. It's just so funny to see the fucking the arc that he's had, the character arc. It's crazy. Like he went from literally destroying New York to this, like
Cause his dad didn't like him. bro.
Yeah, Daniel Reese basically said the same thing. Loki's powers are whatever works in the moment. Honestly, yeah,
Right.
it's circumstantial.
Yeah.
Which if that's what it is, then fine. I like that. EM ad said Jonathan Majors is 3 for 3 in playing himself.
Hell yeah.
He needs an award.
Jonathan Majors is so
Crazy
talented,
good actor, bro.
Jesus.
Yeah, I love the. Yeah, I love that.
All right,
Per-
everyone.
definitely-
I'm taking offers.
Yeah, so funny, dude. His like stutter and everything, like he can play so many different versions.
Bro,
and
that's
like even in
Quantumania,
Midmania,
yeah.
in Midmania,
Yeah.
he like the way he can be like scary too.
right.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like
And
I
that was a
like
completely different variant.
He died by
That's a-
ants.
yeah, that was a
The
completely
movie
different
about
variant.
ants.
And then
No, it's not. It's about Ant-Man.
and you could see also like how this Kang grew into He Who Remains. Like you see, even though it's somewhat of a different cadence, like I actually went back and I watched a little bit
Yeah.
of the
Remember what he said to
finale.
Sylvie before he got stabbed? See you
See you soon.
Come on, fam.
Like and he and it's not even that long after the finale technically in the
Yeah, they
takes
jump
place-
right into
they
it,
jump
man.
right into it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
see you soon. So like, and so I think, but you see just how he was speaking
Yeah.
when he was older. Like he's like, oh, like I can see how this can transition into like
Yeah.
obviously throughout eons and years.
Yeah.
But
It's
like-
also, I
such a long
believe
time.
him. But also, I believe him when he told Sylvie, like, I can make my own decisions. Like, I feel like I'm in control of what I do. But then, there's like you want to believe him, but then it's also just like, come on, fam. I
Yeah.
don't know. You still shaky.
You're
bro.
capping a little
You're
bit,
still
bro.
Shaky.
Are you capping, bro?
Yeah.
Now I'm yawning.
Sheesh, the most boring pod ever, guys.
Yo, let me know if
Sheesh.
anyone in the chat caught the yawn.
The yawn bug.
Contagion.
My
The
goodness.
yawn
Contagion.
bug.
Yawn V.
Yawn V, bro.
So so like overall, like how are we feeling about this show going forward?
I think the show so far is heat.
Yeah. Asshole.
Who else has heat?
Just say heat so we can hear it.
Why don't you go first?
Fucking asshole.
I think it's wavy too.
So I think the show so far is heat. I was gonna say the episode is heat, but now that I kind of understand it a lot better, which I was gonna ask you guys anyway
Sublime.
before I rated it.
Yeah.
Sublime.
Sublime.
Nah,
Perfect.
it's definitely a wavy.
Yeah.
The episode,
Did you have any more questions?
but the show
There was-
still like
Yeah.
somehow. I think I said all the episodes were wavy, but I think the show is still heat because I feel like it needs to
Have a moment where you're like,
have a moment where I can. I don't know.
I
We'll
know
see.
what
I don't know how to.
you're
I don't
saying.
need
It's
to explain it, but whatever.
I
He
think-
feels about Loki how I feel about Gen V. It's like the same thing.
I think what you're saying is like you need a moment where you're like where the episode ends and you're like, fuck,
yeah.
I want to watch the next one
Exactly.
right now.
Yes, that's my
Is
feeling.
that what
yeah.
you mean?
Yeah.
Like
Let's go with
it
that.
has to have that moment. Like
Yo,
where-
play the whole soundbite, bro.
No,
Why?
because
Fuck!
I'm Kang, bro. Contingencies.
As soon as you switched it, you cock. I'm gonna listen to that song on my way home.
Danny Rue said, "Bro is literally me. A woman is literally interested in him and jumbles his word."
That's literally Eunice.
That's actually Eunice.
Yeah.
Like literally, like
Nah, I'm kidding. I have,
legit,
I have
like-
no clue.
At least
Unit-
women are talking to you guys. Says the guy who has a girlfriend. Pussy.
You said it like 21, like pussy. Pussy.
All
So,
right.
That's. I mean, anything else about Loki? Are
Bro,
we- are we
Loki
good?
is the best show on TV right now. Hold that.
That's false.
That's it.
That's
God
false.
damn, that's cap for real.
That's false. That's false.
This guy plays that, but he can't let the beat drop for fucking.
Absolutely, bro. I do what I want.
Ariel, anything else you want to add for Loki?
Guys, please revisit it if you do not understand, or just watch heavy spoilers,
Yeah.
or just watch us, because we know everything.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah, you
crystal
guys did a good
knowledge.
job at explaining it. Not gonna lie.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem, man. Anytime.
I really think this season, like, I know how we all talk about how, like, usually the seasons for these shows start pretty strong. This is probably the strongest start, I think, for any of the Marvel.
Yeah, since
Show-
the last
Disney
Loki, pretty much.
Yeah, I would say it's even stronger start than that one.
100%.
Yeah, like,
well, because of the context we have
yeah,
now going into,
yeah.
because this show, like, especially the first episode, is just
Yeah, it already
you see
had a
Loki
whole-
running already, bro. It's just like,
Yeah.
come on.
Season 2. It's not like.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's season. It's not like it's like you don't need to explain. Much.
Yeah.
Like you're right into it. You already
Yeah.
had a whole season explaining
Yeah,
why they got where they are.
and
So,
that's
yeah.
what I think. I'm thinking this one might finally do it.
Yeah.
Like, break the.
Ooh, the
Disney
curse?
Plus-
The
Disney
finale
Plus
curse?
Yeah, finale.
well, the thing
yeah.
is that Loki is also kind of, an Ouroboros thing, because it's like the show still has very much to do with Kang and the multiverse and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it has to end with a banger, because
I think it will, man.
Yeah.
There's just no way that you can have, and also the fact that he's gonna be, obviously, like, the big bad,
yeah.
like, or all the variants are, like, I could see them even, like, what if they encounter, like, a version of the council, like, or another couple variants.
Well, that's the
throughout
thing. He Who Remains kept all those other Kangs in check, and now with that one Kang from Quantumania
Right.
that made it out, his temporal aura is still out there somewhere, so
Right.
they can still bring
What-
him back. So we'll
Dude,
see what happens.
There's so
there.
much shit that they can go with, and there's so much potential here, man. I'm loving it.
Stick the landing.
Stick the landing. That's all we got to say, man. Stick it, please.
Some madness and badness.
It's time to start.
Combination.
Thank you guys for joining us.
love
We
you
will
guys.
be back next Friday, hopefully with JB, maybe with Eunice if he doesn't get caught with a fugitive. And yeah,
We're going to fuck around for the next like 5 minutes.
so stick around if you want to hear some samples over some fucking fire beats.